Good evening, teasers. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for yet another video. If you guys can hear me well, please someone put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I don't want to keep going if you guys can hear me or see me. Hey, Ellis Navis, thank you so much for coming. Hey, Rico, let's go. How are you doing? Yes, let's go. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for coming. Okay, guys, while we wait to see if we're going to have any more guests coming in, guys, make sure you guys like this video. Make sure you guys subscribe if you are new to the channel. And make sure you guys share this video. Share this video. Thank you so much. Share this video on your platforms, guys. I really would appreciate it. Okay, guys. Hi, Tiffany Burton. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Let's see who else is going to fall out the clouds today. I really appreciate you guys coming. Just, FYI, this video is for, fair use commentary. It's for entertainment purposes only. It's just kind of for us to kind of learn and voice our opinions, right? We can voice our opinions still today, can we? We don't know how much longer we'll be able to voice our opinions, but at least we can still voice our opinions. So grateful for that. Very grateful for that. As you guys can see, there's been so many changes. And usually I won't come on and talk about politics or anything like that, but I did want to add this particular topic to this segment because it's very important. Extremely important. A lot of folks are still worried about sports and worried about all the crap, but this executive order, in which we're going to discuss, this executive order is one of the most important executive orders there is. But guess what? I'm so sorry. What really trips me out about this is the fact that a lot of people are kind of shocked by it, especially the folks that voted for him. They're so shocked. Why are you shocked? There's no reason for you to be shocked. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get into it, shall we? Now, here is a copy of the original executive order that was implemented, that was actually revoked, This particular executive order was revoked. This is one of the most important executive orders there is out here, guys. And a lot of folks did not know, including myself, did not know that this was an actual, law. You understand? We thought that it was just a law, like it was a part of the law, right? But it is an executive order. Therefore, 45, and you guys know who 45 is, has the right to revoke it. And it's just quite sad because a lot of folks thought that he was going to be on their team. Baby, he's coming full force. Okay, guys, he is coming full force with the BS. All I have to say, guys, is that those who voted for this Neanderthal, excuse my French, this Neanderthal, as I said, has completely made a fool of themselves. And they're realizing that they made a fool of themselves. And don't get me wrong, they probably thought that this guy was, on their team. They probably thought this guy was for them. And again, he really, truly did make a fool out of folks who did vote for him. Okay. From what I understand is that 22% of Black Americans voted for him, and about 45% Latinos voted for this dude. Okay. And those two particular races, ethnicities, or whatever you want to call it, are the ones who are really getting screwed in the deal right now. They're really getting screwed with this executive order and all of these executive orders and new laws. New laws that he's implemented. Okay. He is definitely going steadfast, guys, into what? What is he going into? He's going into Project 2025. He's going into the Project 2025 implementation. A lot of folks don't believe that, but that's exactly what he is doing, and that is exactly where he is going. Rest assured, guys. Now, I got to say this, MF has not, he has not even officially moved into the White House yet. Who has seen the suitcase go up in that camp? They probably did move his things. The point is, this man has not laid down really to go to sleep without implementing all these executive orders that he most likely promised all these billionaires and folks that backed him. He has not, you can tell he has not been to sleep. This man is on a roll with these executive orders. We're also going to discuss where he just implemented another executive order where he's banning paraphernalia of the LGBTQIA. I believe I'm saying it right. I always said LGBTQ, but they've added other additional letters to it. But the point is, he has banned any type of paraphernalia for that. Guys, let me tell you something. We have to think, and I been saying this over the last several months that, hey, wake up, okay? Wake the hell up. Now, what do y'all want to, let's go ahead and get into the executive order first, okay? Here's the executive order, like I said, the one that he revoked. Basically, on September 24th, 1965, President Lyndon B. Johnson issued an executive order 11246 prohibiting employment discrimination based on race, color, religion, and national origin. Just for the folks who doesn't know what this order was, okay? Now, in 1967, President Johnson came back and amended the order to include sex on the list of the attributes. Executive Order 11246 also requires federal contractors to take affirmative action to promote the full realization of equal opportunity for women and minorities. Remember what Project 2025 says, allegedly. Basically, they want the women in the house pushing babies and, being domesticated and, being a housewife. They really don't want to see a lot of women in power. They really don't. So you see what it said? He included the women and minorities because we know back in the heyday, they didn't want the women working because they know we are smart. And don't get me wrong, guys, we love y'all. But women are very intelligent. Women can get the job done most times, okay? Including with the household, hustling for the household, hustling for the kids to make sure everything's kosher with them. A lot of us mothers were the ones who took the initiative to what? Take care of the kids. We took them on the bus to the daycare, or we drove them to the daycare. We drove them to school. Parent-teacher conference. Here come the mama coming. Daddy know where to be found. Stuff like that. Okay? Now, it also says here, the Office of Federal Contract Compliance Programs under the Department of Labor monitors this requirement for all federal contractors, including all UC campuses, and develop regulations. Excuse me. I can't see hardly nothing. But now that's basically what that executive order is. Okay, guys. Now, in my description, okay, so we already know what it's saying. Basically, it's saying that what? We ain't got to give you a job if you're what? Black. We ain't got to give you a job if you're Mexicano. We don't have to give you a job if you're anything. Dang, these glasses dirty. We don't have to give you a job if it's anything, okay? This is what it said. Why is this the first thing this man went to? Why is this one of the first orders that this man put out there? Guys, get ready. It's on. Now, I don't know where that boxer is. He's a black man. Where that boxer is, who's like, if Kamala wins, I'm going out the country. Sir, your friend did win, and guess what he did? We see what he's doing. Okay, we see what he did. He has done. Now, let me see which way I want to go with this. Let me just continue with this executive order. Now, he's already implemented this revoked this executive order 11246. He is next going to do what? What did I say is coming next? Y'all don't know yet, huh? That's what's coming next. Damn, place is dirty. That is what's coming next. Now, I was in the apartment industry for 15 years, guys, okay? Now, there is a law called the Fair Housing Law. And in this particular law, it was actually implemented back in 1964, I believe. Let me just double check here. Here it is right here. 1968, excuse me. April 11, 1968. This is the Fair Housing Law. Okay, guys? And basically, this particular law, which I said he's going to attack next, what he's going to revoke next, excuse my French. The Fair Housing Law Act is a federal law that prohibits discrimination in housing based on race, color, natural origin, religion, sex, everything that it did with the what? Employment. Okay? Everything that it did with the employment is for fair housing as well. So guess what? Let's just wait 24 hours to see if it happens within 24 hours, okay? Because, baby, he's been on the move. Now, with this, basically, they're just saying they can discriminate against you. They don't have to rent their house to a black person. They don't have to sell their house to a black person, okay? It says here the Fair Housing Law prohibits refusing to rent or sell houses based on the race, color, or whatever, set in different terms and conditions or privileges for sale or rental. Let me tell you something, guys. At this point, before he revokes this, did you guys know that you can pretty much sue an apartment complex or any type of entity that is not implementing the same thing across the board? This is where the Fair Housing Law comes in at. Say, for instance, you come and you go and look for an apartment. You want a one bedroom. You sit down. You're a female. They give you a big glass of water. Would you like some water while you wait? Sure. And if a male comes through that door, right behind this woman, and they do not offer him any water, and they do not treat him accordingly as the same as they treated the woman, guess what? He has a right to sue them, and he will win. That's what the fair housing law is. If today an apartment complex is implementing a special $99 move-in, okay? $99 move-in. When a sister, of course, if somebody of a different race comes in and they give them this particular special, great, fine and dandy. However, if a sister comes in there and they decide, you know what, now we're going to give her the $99 move-in. She doesn't deserve it. That is a lawsuit. She's definitely going to win. Most of the time, they just settle. Most of the time, they just settle. But this is what's next. I believe that this right here, this particular executive order, the Fair Housing Act, the Fair Housing Act is next on his list. Very bold to revoke that order. Just very bold, guys. So 22% Black folks, 45% or more Hispanic. Look what he is doing to y'all. Look what he's doing to y'all. I can't see nothing with these. Look what he's doing to y'all. Does not care. Played y'all. Played y'all like a funky piano. He did. And you know it. A lot of y'all know it. Now, I guess we can get into a little bit like, a coin. Some people say, well, I got my job. I got my coin. I got my job. I have my bank account. I have all that. Again, if they can't hire you, if they don't have to hire you for your race, your color, creed, whatever, then they can fire thy ass for the same reason. They can fire you for the same reason. Now, let me take a look at these comments before I continue, okay? Be on the lookout. I really believe that the Fair Housing Act will be revoked. I do, and it's sad. It's truly sad. Yes, Agent Orange, thank you. That's a good name for him. Thank you so much. Let me go down here. Guys, make sure you share this video because it just has very important information. It does. It says, I told people it really didn't matter who we voted for. They are not for us. You're absolutely right. They already have in mind who they're going to vote for. I mean, who they're going to put up there. Okay. He already knew that. And you can see from the initial, from inception of him running, he already knew he was going to win for some odd reason. Okay. And chipping U.S. Handtail Maze. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jim Crow. Right. Absolutely. Folks in the chat, if you want to drop down, please drop down. Hey, Roxy's Lounge. She said, good evening, beautiful Marie. Wonderful Wednesday to you all. Thank you so very much, Roxy. Thank you. Now, your civil liberties are over. Say it again. Your civil liberties are over. Especially right now when it comes down to employment. Especially right now when it comes down to employment, guys. This is something serious. I hope everybody has their passport. I truly do. I hope everybody has have their passport. I really want my children to get the heck out of Dodge because if it's not going to be fair, it's like, why apply? Why apply nowadays? Why apply? Think about it. It's like he's gearing up for this so-called mass, quote unquote, mass deportation, guys, of illegal immigrants. Okay. How many of y'all think that once this mass deportation is concluded, what y'all think will happen? Once they've already took care of the business with the illegal immigrants, what do you think may happen? I'll wait. I believe, in my opinion, a witch hunt is going to begin with who? Us. Us. We're next. Remember when they started calling us African Americans? African Americans. There's nothing wrong with being an African. But they just put that on. They just added that to our name, didn't they? Oh, you're African American. Bitch, I'm not from Africa. I'm from the United States of America. Okay? I'm sorry. Let me just see. I don't know why people text me while I'm live. Don't do that. Okay, guys. Now, see, it throws me off. I need to throw this phone in the back room. Now, they're gonna start looking at us. Okay? Back in the day, we have not always been called what? African Americans. Have we? We have not. Why place that on our race and on excuse me, ethnicity? Excuse me. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I do love Africa. I do. However, again, we were not born there. We were born here. You don't see those motherfuckers running around talking about, oh, I'm Scottish American. Oh, I'm Europe American. I'm Spaniard American. You don't see that, do you? So why place another country's name on the front of our race? Our way, why place our names on, place something that's on our front of our names? We don't see you because you know what? Half of them don't even know where the hell they're from. How about just American? How about that? Like I said, you don't see them. Oh, I'm from London American. No, you don't see that. So why call us African Americans? Like I said, I have nothing against the African people. And sure, some of our relatives, our ancestors are from there. Excuse me, hold on. I got something going on here. Girl, shut up. We're gonna get you here later. Thank you guys for being. What the hell is it going? Hold on. Shit, excuse my French. Damn. Okay, guys, sorry for the interruption. I don't know why the hell it just started playing. It's weird. But like I said, you don't see, oh, I'm from London. I'm Canadian American. No, you don't see that. So why do that to us? Let me see what y'all got to say. Hold up. Let me back it on up to Rico right quick. And y'all know we're making some very good points in here today. We are. Rico said, this is crazy. It's 2025. We headed back to the 1960s. Say it again. Because that was exactly what I was going to say next, Rico. They're headed straight back to what? Try to treat us like the 1960s. I made a comment the other day in Instagram, okay? Because a lot of folks were making fun of the joke where they're saying that that Trump is paying $750 per illegal immigrant. I said, but you know what, guys? You kind of have to think about it. They're treating them, a lot of them, exactly how they were treating us back in the day. Oh, no, they didn't take us to slavery. No, damn it, I'm talking about the basics, 1960s. Here's your quarter water fountain, and here's the quarter restroom, and the what. That's what I'm talking about. And we should know how that shit feels, even though all of these people are not wholesome, good. Hell no, it's evil everywhere. But just think about it. Because usually we have a heart, usually we have empathy. It's built up into us. Don't get us wrong, we can go crazy on your ass, but it's built into us to, kind of have a feel for people, have empathy. But in this case, there is a lot of folks that just acting they're acting very hateful. Now, hell yeah, we want them to go out and come back in legally. Hell yeah, hell no, we don't want them to have free housing and free food and free this. They didn't give it to us. We have military vets out here sleeping on the ground. We know that. I'm saying in reference to the way they treat people, okay? The hate that spews out of folks' mouths. Think about it while they walk on the bridge in Selma, huh? That's all I'm saying, okay? Yes, Rico, you're exactly right. Tiffany Burke said the blacks, right. Hey, young Riaz, how are you doing? Speaking of England, how are you doing? She says, in Africa just told us to come back. Now, a lot of folks are buying land over there in Africa. A lot of folks are buying land over there in Africa. My fat ass about to break the chair. Are buying land over there in Africa, and a lot of folks are getting scammed over there too. So when you go over there to buy land, guys, make sure everything is kosher with the contract and the land and who's the actual owner. Because a lot of folks, I've been seeing a lot of videos where folks have been scammed. Okay. Now the land is very cheap, and who's to say we can't go over there and do that? But guess what? Go back to what is it? Tulsa, Oklahoma. Go back to Oklahoma. Every time they see another person, another color, another this, that, doing well, they come try to steal it and take it. Okay? They do. And they know they do. So think about that as well. We can run our own damn country. We can build our own place. We can do that. However, jealousy is a root of evil as well. That's what happened in Oklahoma. They were jealous because those people had their own money. They had their own banks. They had their own stocks going, trading going. Jealous and mad and took it. Just went and killed unalived these people and took it. Yes. I'm glad you're doing okay, young Riaz. Marie, I am a British Pakistani with a multicultural background. However, I agree with you. Right. You don't see them coming, oh, I'm Scottish American. I'm Latin American. I'm Europe American. I'm Italian American. No, you don't see that. So why are you going to put African on the front of our race? You know why? In my opinion, again, this is where they're going to start saying, it's time, and we didn't got rid of the Latinos. It's time for you to go back to what? The motherland from Africa. I do believe that. And whoever doesn't is crazy. Because they are going to start saying it. They are going to start putting it out there. Look, this man has revoked the Fair Employment, the Equal Employment Opportunity Act. He has revoked it. Child, that's like one of the ultimate, if y'all don't know that. It's like, I just don't know what to say. I really don't. But again, what's on my screen right now, I do believe it's next, the Fair Housing Act. Guess what? The Karens, and with the next story we're going to talk about, the Karens will start coming out everywhere. Oh, no. And you live here. Oh, no, you don't live here. Oh, we don't want you to live here. Oh, we're not. Prepare. And yes, we pray. We pray hard. But as you can see, it's coming to pass. Yes, God has our back, but it's coming to pass. Some of the evil stuff that's going on out there. It is. Like I said, he made a fool of those folks that did run out there and vote for him. Made a fool of you. Now he's trying to get the birthright. Now, the difference between the birthright and this executive order is that the fact that the birthright, from what I understand, is it is I don't want to just say anything, but I know it is a established law for the birthright. Like it's something that he cannot just say, hey, I don't want to approve the birthright, or I don't want to continue with the birthright of these children being born here. Can you imagine America where we're just looking at black and white? It won't be America then. Whatever happened to the home of the free and the brave? Can you just imagine that every time you go to a restaurant, there go a white girl, and there's a black girl. You want to see a diverse atmosphere, don't you? But they don't. They don't. They don't want to see a diverse atmosphere. He made a fool out of Snoop, allegedly. He made a fool of Nelly. See, Nelly, he ran for it because Nelly didn't have no money. He just didn't have any money. He did sell his catalog for about $30 million. What the hell he did with all that money, I don't know. I know that Ashante gets out there and she hustles on stage for hers. But Nelly, he did it for the money. And he always was on to shut your ass up. Just shut up. Now, with Snoop, did all that yapping and tapping and rapping, they're canceling him. They're canceling him. I'm just like, anything for $1. Anything $1. Now, I want to tell you guys something else. Like I said, he's made a fool of all these people. He has. He's made a fool of Snoop. He's made a fool of Nelly. He's made a fool of anybody that has served him, that has done anything for him, even if it's for money. He's made a fool of them. The folks that even voted for him, okay? Now, I just don't want to get too deep because, we'll keep going. Maybe we'll go on and on to the break of dawn. Like I say, next up, though, guys, remember last time he did not want to come up out of that White House. He did not want to come up out of there. What did he do? He pardoned over 1,500 people. Hey, guys. He pardoned them. Even after a whole police officer was unalive, he pardoned them. Now, we know in 4 years, he's going to do the foolio again. But guess what? It probably won't get that far because I have a feeling he's going to try to make himself what? Say it for me, y'all saying king. He's going to try to make himself a king before then. What if this man is able to make himself a king, guys? We really are. We're done. Once he's becomes king, Snoop and everybody, what y'all gonna do for y'all master then? What are y'all gonna do? It's something you would not be able to do. And this is the reason why he can't fool with that birthright. Now that I think of it, this is the reason why he can't fool with that birthright law, because he's not a king, but he's trying to move like a king. You have to watch it, guys. I can just foresee so much. I can really foresee so much going on. So much. I can just see it. I'm thankful my kids have their passports. I really want my kids out of here. I do. Why do you think so many celebrities got the hell out of Dodge once it happened? They were gone the next day. Bye. Did not wait. They were just out of here. Left little old Poe us here. This is quite sad. Again, let's just prepare, guys, for Project 2025 to be what? Implemented in full. Because all of these orders and all of these quote unquote new laws is that of Project 2025. He fronted it off. He played in your face. He pretended as if he didn't know really nothing about Project 25. Folks, get in my comments. He didn't do the Project 25. He didn't do it. But guess what? He is following it. He is implementing it. He is. You know, a lot of y'all that went out there and did that, you know, like I say, what's pissing me off is the fact that a lot of folks are acting brand new, and a lot of folks are shocked. The folks that, you know, went out there and ran out there and voted for him, they're shocked that he did this. Why the hell are you shocked? You thought you actually had a friend in the White House. He played y'all. He played y'all. And I'm not saying that Kamala is the answer to every question, but God damn it. Come on now. Now, I also wanted to kind of touch, guys, on Elon Musk playing in our face. This is what y'all stupidos voted for, okay? Y'all actually let Mr. Muskie, as I'm going to put it in there, in the damn White House. Bernie Sanders, guys, please go to his channel. Bernie Sanders has a YouTube channel, guys. Go to his channel and hear his take on all of this, please. Did you guys know that Mr. Musk spent over $277 million for the Republican to win the White House? Did y'all know he spent over $277 million for them to win? Bernie says, and I'm not going to quote him, I'm just going to paraphrase. Bernie says that now he thinks that he owns the Republican Party. And if they don't do what the hell he says to do, then they will be out of there because he has enough money to do so. Okay? Because he has enough money to do so. Now, let's get to the salute, shall we? To the salute, shall we? How many of y'all seen that that salute? Put it in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you saw the salute that Mr. Musty did. Put it in the chat. Let me see. Did y'all see it? And he didn't do it once. He did it twice. He did it twice. Put a 1 in the chat. Hey, everyone coming in. Thank y'all. One way up here. Let me go all the way down. Put it in the chat if you saw. Thank you, Tiffany. If you saw Mr. Musk do the salute. Folks don't like to hear the real tea. I hope people come back and replay this video because this is very, very important information, baby. Need to listen. Need to take heed. Need to be vigilant and cautious about what's going on around us. Anybody else see Mr. Musk do the salute and during the inauguration? Let me look at the other ones. Hi, Big Dreamer. He told me tell them to go to Africa. Yeah, right. I learned. She says, I love diversities of culture. Absolutely. That's what America is about. Nobody wants to go in to see the same old thing. It will become monotonous to us to see just black and white people here. Did you guys know that they shut down the actual database of the folks that were actually intended on coming over here, that they were about this close to getting here? And they were following the law, and they were following everything legally to get into the United States, and they shut down the database. Shut it right down. Those poor folks were crying their eyes out. Did you guys know that they shut down the El Paso border coming into the United States? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Marie, there are brown skinned Pakistanis that's why I look like that. Oh, okay. That's how we learn and evolve. Absolutely. Native lady, I grew up in multicultural, many cultures. I've lived in other communities. Marie, I am a second generation British Pakistani with a multicultural background. My father is British Pakistani, first generation, and my mother is born in Pakistan. Guys, folks don't realize that a lot of us, most of us are already mixed with pretty much everything. Thank you. A dictator. They just, king, it just sounds like it's a better version of it, of the word of it. King, it sounds, better. Oh, he's our king instead of a dictator. Okay. Yeah. Native lady, me too, both in Saudi Arabia and London. Big Dreamer says, tell them to go to Africa. I hope you're saying tell them to go to Africa, meaning that the other folks. Because guess what? Mr. Muskie is African. He is African. If y'all didn't know that. Your dream is to move out of the UK? Got it. To move to America or Dubai, child? Good luck on moving here. Good luck on moving here. Let's see here. Yes, Mr. Musty. I'm just trying to catch up on the comments. Elon Musk is AI. I'm so confused. Don't he move like a goddamn robot? He's from the dark side. Absolutely. Thank you, Tiffany, for participating. I'm sure all of you guys seen this man do that damn salute at the inauguration. I'm sure y'all seen it. Anyway, he says he did not do it. It wasn't that. Sir, stop playing in our face. Even the news commentators, the women, the Caucasian women, I would say, were so embarrassed. They were embarrassed by it, but guess what? They could not physically get it out of their mouth to say, he did that salute. That's what they say. And then he turned around and he did that. He did that. Say that he put the Nazi salute up. Say it. But those women could not say it. They could not. And it's just sad, and it's just trifling. And guess what happened after he did that? Y'all know what happened after he did that? All around the world, all the supremacists around the world began to celebrate. They celebrated because he did their salute. Yes. Yes. Hold on. Yeah. It just playing in our faces. Just playing in people's face. I know those people that performed for him. I know a lot of those people that voted for him, for them guys. They really feeling like mierda right now. Feel like a little caca right now. I know you are. And it's sad, and I feel bad for you. I do. I have empathy for you. I do. He did that salute. He knows he did the salute, guys. Again, all the supremacists around the world were celebrating him. I've been trying to tell the ninjas that was out there, ninjas for Trump. You remember the group they had? They called themselves ninjas for Trump. Try to tell them to snap the fuck out of it, but they would not. They would not. Now, so a lot of those folks that did vote for him, us, they have these businesses, they have money. But guess what? Now that the executive order has been implemented, 11246 has been implemented, they may not do business with you anymore, sir. They may not do business with you guys anymore. And it's sad. It's sad. Like I say, especially the ninjas that has, like I say, businesses, money, big damn dummy. You see. You will see what's going on. You will see. Just, just prepare. Because if they can be that damn bold and do and revoke that law, that law, it's nothing else. Nothing would surprise me. Even though this shit did not surprise me, but I didn't think it would be right now. As soon as he hit the door, boom, he did it. He revoked it. And it's just sad. It really is. Let's see. I wanted to, before we get to the next topic, I wanted to touch a little bit more on immigration. We know that he's getting ready to implement this mass deportation, as he says, okay? They are going to start, for what I understand, is in Chicago, because the Chicago folks out there bitching, they've been bitching the most, okay, about these people. And again, all people are not good. There are evil demons everywhere, in every race, right? But this is a message to the Popo. Popo, I know you guys think that y'all are going to be able to approach these people, these guys, and thinking that they're just going to bow down and just hit. No, they're not. They are not. Y'all better be ready. Because a lot of those folks are born into cartels. A lot of those folks are born into hustling and grinding. No matter how they get it, they're going to get it. So when you approach some of these folks, because I just saw a video where they unallowed 2 state troopers, you better be ready, because they are going to fight. They're not going to just say, okay, no, they're not. Because guess what? Out of all those folks that came over here, but you better believe a lot of them were cartel. A lot of them were in gangs. And a lot of them will fight to the finish. Just letting y'all know. I could really see like a little something going on. Like, them versus the Popo or the military. I can really see that. I pray it doesn't happen, but basically, a lot of them are not no punks. Put it that way. I went to Colombia, baby. They are not no punks. So I just want to put that out there, to the Popo. Don't just approach these folks thinking that you're just going to take them down. You just be ready and cautious. Okay. Let's see. The next story, guys, if anyone has any questions, remember the Fair Housing Law. That law was implemented in 1968. And it's basically saying that you cannot discriminate against folks that you rent to, or that's purchasing a home, or that anything regarding housing. You can't discriminate. But guess what? You can now with employment. You can discriminate now with employment. And it's quite freaking sad. She said they will implement martial law, Marie. I can see that coming to play as well. It's just, I just want my kids out of here. I really do. I do. I can be here. I could stay. But my kids, I want them out. I really do. It's just sad. It really is sad. And guess what? The Karens are going to be coming out so boldly. It's going to be a lot of ass whooping around here. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of ass whoopings going on. Because they're getting so bold with things now. They are. Let's go ahead and look at this case. This is a couple. Let me pull up hold on, let me get the story, guys. 1 second. Hold on. Where is it? Damn story here. I wanted to pull up the story, but this is Mr. I'm going to have to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, guys. I'm so sorry. Marcella, I'm live. Yeah. Years ago, Donald Trump's father got sued for fair housing discrimination. That's probably one of the reasons why he reenacted that law. Right. He's done the employment law. I don't know why I do that, guys. I just wait right there. He's done. He's already revoked the equal employment opportunity. But I'm telling you, the fair housing is next. That's next. Because his daddy got sued, probably, like you said. Yeah. And from what Bernie Sanders, go to Bernie Sanders' channel, guys, and listen. He did not have those 3 billionaires, the 3 richest men in the world, behind him for no reason. Okay? Go to Bernie Sanders' channel. He does elaborate on a lot. Please. Now, give me a second here. I just want to see if I thought I sent myself the actual story. This is the couple here that were were her husband. The husband here, he was basically racially profiled in a neighborhood, in a nice neighborhood. And here comes what a typical Karen that comes up and pretty much lies and attack this guy. Let me get it. I don't know why I didn't type it in here. Let me get the story for you guys. 1 sec, okay, guys? If you don't mind, let me get this story. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Make sure you guys are sharing this, okay? Before I get into that, I just want to show. Sorry, I just want to show this as well before we move on. Oh, I'm going to share this right quick. Not sure if you guys saw this. Okay, so basically they're saying that if the ban is not lifted within the 90 days, if someone, if they're not able to keep their company in 90 days, that there's a possibility that they may be selling it to Elon Musk. And I would say about 90% of the comments, guys, were like, no. If they sell it to him, just ban the damn thing. Isn't that sad? People do not like this man. They are saying that if he purchases TikTok, they don't give a damn. Just ban it. So I wanted to put that out there for you guys as well. Okay? Now, hold on, guys. Before we move on, shout out to my LGBTQ. I always start right there, community. Okay, guys, because I don't know all the letters in the side. Okay. So not only did he revoke the equal employment opportunity executive order, but he just banned pretty much, like I said, the paraphernalia of the community flags or anything. It says here, Trump bans pride flags at government buildings, implements one flag policy only, allowing American flag to be flown. Now, most places, they will fly the American flag. They will also fly their state flag as well, right? He said that only one flag needs to be flown. Okay? Okay? Y'all are in trouble, community. Y'all are in trouble. Not only are we in trouble, we're all in trouble. We're all ready for shit creek, but y'all are in trouble. Y'all are. And yes, there's going to be some major discriminating going on with y'all. It's in Project 2025. It's sad. I really just, just pray that everyone is safe. Physically safe. So he did ban this. Let me just see if there's anything. It says, in a move that sparked outrage and debate across urban communities nationwide, the hashtag 45 community administration has rolled out a controversial new directive known as the one flag policy. See how he did it slick? See how Slicky did it? We're only going to fly. There's a one fly law only. One flag only. So now that's how you kicked out the LGBTQ community. That's how he got them out of there. And then now he's gotten the states out of there because, again, guys, you got folks out here from these different states that feel like they are kind of against the government. They are. And so now they're going to be on their ass too. It's a lot going on, guys. It's a lot going on. Hey, Bring the Mess, how are you doing? She said, hey, sis in chat, they're about to reverse all those laws. It's like we're going to be kind of like Cuba. Shout out to Cuba with the 1940 cars. He's just going to have the world, kind of like the country, just kind of go back into a standstill, time-wise. Kind of, take it back to the, where's the color restroom? Where's the one, I have a feeling it's going that way. And I do foresee that there is going to be a real ass fight. Okay? There is going to be a real fight. Now, the other folks feel like they ready for us, right? Oh, yeah. Some of them have even went to jail for allegedly trying to start a fight. But I can say this, that when together, we are a very strong people. And we are not to be fucked with. We aren't. Y'all have to go out there and practice hard. Martial arts. Practice everything. When the shit is natural to us. Right? It's a natural for us to tear that ass up. It is. But a lot of these folks are raising their kids from when they're yay high. Okay? Into their adulthood to what? Be prepared for something like that. I'm just telling you, I'll be cautious, stay vigilant. Be strong, Vote at your local legislative level. She's absolutely right. But as you can see, they took every one of the houses. House, the Senate, and the White House. Quickly, boom. I have never seen an election go that fast. Have y'all? I've never seen that. It was just here he is. That's it. Bring the Mess says, shout out to Bring the Mess. Make sure y'all check out her channel. You see, Twitter and Facebook changed all their diversity policies and took out transhuman using women's restroom. Absolutely. And guess what else they did? They've implemented Bring the Mess. Facebook has taken down all the LGBTQ, any paraphernalia, anything, any signs, any knowledge of it, have taken it off of Facebook. Did y'all know that? That's been done too. When I heard about this, the equal employment opportunity, I was shocked, but at the same time, like I said, I wasn't shocked. I was really kind of shocked. Like, damn, you moved real fast, didn't you, sir? Real fast. Yep, they're talking about it on TikTok. Fair housing is next, guys. And then it would just be like, kind of like back in the day, really, sir, can I rent that house from you? I got enough money, It's real. This shit is real. It's real. There are going to be a lot of lawyers working hard this year. Whether they win, it would be totally up to them. It would be, let me tell you something. For these lawyers to win for us or anyone, that's being mistreated, for them to win, it would take the judge, the Supreme Court, any of those constituents. It would take them to have empathy. Not necessarily just the law. They would have to have like empathy and to know that to do the right damn thing. That's what it would take for them to win. That's what it would take. We have some friends out there. We have some friends out there, but not very many. And guess what? You're going to see at work, wherever you go, wherever you've been going, at work, you know, like friend, you're going to see the real deal come out. You're going to see the real them. So don't be shocked, okay? If they turn on you, okay? Just be prepared. Don't be shocked. Be prepared for that ass. And don't be hurt. You already know it's coming. You think they're going to go against their own for you, for your little ass? Hell no. Men, football players, whoever, high power men as they call them, do you think that woman is going to deny her people for your ass? Hell no. Oh no, because he's my husband. Oh, hell no. Bye. That's how that's going to go. She said it's about to get bad. They want to cut funds for homeless. She said they want to cut funds for homeless, Section 8, and food stamps. Absolutely. Now, with Section 8, they are on their asses too. I saw a video the other day where they were saying that women in their 30s and 40s do not need to be on Section 8. They don't need to be on the Section 8. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a hater or anything. I'm saying that in my opinion, I think Section 8 should be for the seniors and for the actual disabled. That's what I think. All these young girls out here having 18, 19, 15 goddamn kids. If you can lay your ass down and cut up, then you can go to work, precious, if you're healthy. So I do agree with that aspect. I do. The seniors are struggling. They are struggling out here. They're getting their retirement checks. They don't give them food stamps, okay? Check it out. They don't give them food stamps. If they do, they may get them like $20 only because of their income. The seniors are being mistreated. They do need to take care of our seniors. They do. Thank you. She says, these Karens are about to go crazy. Yes, they are. Yes, they are about to cut loose. That's why I say, ladies. Like Michelle, you know, she say, Michelle Obama say, go high. What are you going to do? And that's the next case we're going to talk about with the Karens. Liars. Just lie. Just lie. Just straight lied. This woman we're about to talk about. Just like back in the day with Mr. Tillman. What the woman say? He whistled at her. He tried to do this and that. And then when she got ready to pass out, bitch ass away, excuse my French. What happened? She told the truth. Got that man unalive for no reason. In this case that we're going to talk about, this Karen right here could have gotten this man unalive for no reason. She said, I agree. They got carried away with Section 8. Oh, yes, they did. Because it rolls down from generation through the generations. My great-grandma, my grandma, my mama, my daughter. And it has a tendency to, like I said, become monotonous pretty much. The family women don't want to work. They just sit up, have babies, you know. All that. We need to break the generational curse. We really do. The seniors need help. The veterans need help. They do. Shit, I wish I had housing. Hell, I'm a senior. No problem, baby. Thank you so much for coming, young Ribs. I appreciate you. My mom gets $65 in food stamps and barely no cash. It's crazy, right? Why are they not putting the elderly in these Section 8 homes? They need it. They're barely making it, guys. They are. I was in the property management industry for 15 years before becoming an accountant. They need help. Even though they have worked their entire life and get their Social Security. There's a video out there where one of the congressmen is saying it's pretty much like a scam. They can't live off of that little Social Security check. They can't. So why not give them housing? That way they can spend their green money on their little light bill or whatever and buy them some little, clothes and knickknacks and get them some food stamps so they can have food. And that goes back to the illegal immigrants. Don't get me wrong. The immigrants is getting $2,500 in stamps. Okay? They're getting ready to cut all that. And a lot of folks thinking that they're cutting all of this for the illegal immigrants and folks so they can give it to us. Bullshit. I can't see it. I really can't see it. They think that they're doing this so they can give it to us. Wait on it. Hi, Nays Neighborhood. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. She said, hey, just stopping through. Great content. Share. Thank you very much for sharing it. Thank you very much for sharing it. Guys, please share this video. I'm disabled, but I was even for years after I did get Section 8. Right. Again, I believe Section 8 should be for the seniors and the disabled. Temporary for, the young girls. Temporary, why they go get a certificate or go to college, so they can be able to go to work, get some skills to go to work. I believe that 2 years will be good enough. You can go get a certificate in a year. You can become an LVN nurse in a year. Did y'all know that? It's just a certificate. And be able to take care of your family. But the seniors are getting dogged out. The disabled is getting dogged out. They are. Thank you, baby. They just cut the immigrants. She said they just cut the immigrants. No warning either, but we won't get it. Sure won't. Stop thinking y'all going to get it. Because I know there's a lot of folks in Chicago. Shout out to Chicago. That can handle that weather. They were fighting so hard for the immigrants not to get this money, not to get these food stamps. Pissed off that they were getting this money and food stamps. But guess what? They're not going to turn around and give it to you. And it's sad, but true. So many homeless folks out there in Chicago, it's ridiculous. Everywhere. Why don't you give them temporary housing so they can get up on it? Have a plan for your country people. But from what I understand, it's kind of all for self with them. All for self with them. The illegal immigrants get our Social Security we work for. But I must say, and I love my Latinos. I love me a Latino man. But I must say, it will relieve or have it will increase funding in most places, in most with the daycare, childcare, Section 8. It will increase the funding if they were to cut them off. You get it? We will have some money. We really will have some money. So really, I don't think they should be looking at Section 8 once they do that, the illegal immigrant thing. Boom, we're going to have some money. We're going to have some money. She said, Marie, girl, I had jobs on top of jobs, so I don't get that mentality. She said she's had jobs on top of jobs. There's Social Security, and then there's disability. Some people that get disability have never worked a day in their life, but they're getting disability. I'm saying that, and don't get me wrong, I love my Latinos. My kids are mixed with Latino. But if they were to cut that, which they're probably going to cut it everywhere very soon with these executive orders, we'll have money. There will be money. What they're going to do with it, I don't know, because they got what? Mr. Muskie over that part of the government. Why? Why the hell did y'all put him over there? Why? I saw a video the other day where he was saying that everybody's going to probably most likely get a monthly income What happened to the United States of America? Damn. Will you go out there and work, or you go out there and hustle and do what you got to do to get yours? It's just not being free. Where they'll be able to control what you buy. And I'm pretty sure it'll probably be digital. So they can see what the hell you buy. They sure won't give them that money, right? Exercise for the people who never worked and paid into the system, right? Absolutely. Yes. And it's like, how dare you try to take my SSI? How dare you try to take my Social Security that we worked so hard for? How dare you? But they are the president of the United States. And basically, he's trying to show the people I can do what the hell I want to do. And like I said, it's quite sad. Let's get on to this other story, shall we? Okay, so thank you guys for being here. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this content. Okay. Now, here is the young couple. I was trying to, let me see. I thought I sent it to myself. Give me a second here. This is a young couple that were pretty much racially profiled in the neighborhood. That's the husband. The husband actually was the one where the Karen approached. I have the video, guys. So let me just stop sharing the screen right now and pull up her video. 1 second. Dirty. Why is that on there like that? I wonder. Shit. This damn video. Let me go get it, guys. Hold on. Let me go get it. Shit. Is this it? No. Damn it. I know I have the video. I want to show you guys what happened initially. What initially happened once when she came in. And let me see if it's on this one. I'm just going to kind of skip through it. Give me a second. Oh, shit. This is her apologizing, guys. I don't want to see her apology yet. I want to see her. Hold on. I don't know why it's in there. It's doing that. Hold on, guys. I can't believe this man did this. Lord have mercy. With that, with the equal opportunity employment. I just can't believe it. Hold on, guys. Thank y'all for being patient. Hold on. Let me stop the camera because God, my lips be so damn gonna dry because I don't like water, y'all. That's why I'm studying drinking here. Okay, so hold on 1 second. Let me just pull it up, and then we're gonna send it to ourselves right quick. Here it is, right here. Now I don't have it in here. This is per Yahoo News. I'm gonna send it to myself right quick, guys, and let me open it up. Thank y'all for being very patient, and thank y'all for staying. You know, I really appreciate it because it's just. Okay, let me share the screen for you kind folks. Thank y'all. She said, I was watching a video of them Karen and her fake tears. Baby, yes. This is ridiculous. This woman is a liar. Okay. And that young man, shout out to Vibe, shout out to Yahoo News for this article, guys. Okay. Hello, everyone that's just coming in. Please hit the like button. I appreciate it. Now, it says here, white woman tearfully apologizes after accusing black developer of trespassing at his own home. Damn, I hope this is the video. Please, Jesus. This is the video right here where she's apologizing. I had that damn video. I don't know where it go. Okay, so this is the young man who she approached. Her name is Michelle Bishop. Let me make sure it's Michelle. Yeah, Michelle Bishop. And basically, she racially profiled this guy. Hold on. This guy, he was driving his truck to his home, in that influential neighborhood, okay? And he basically was driving slow to his home because they had Christmas lights up there, okay? And he was just pretty much enjoying the view of their Christmas lights on their home, okay? Now, here comes Karen, Miss Michelle Bishop. She basically racially profiled Mr. Mike Jenkins. That's his name. Mr. Jenkins, guys, is a profound real estate developer, okay? He's a real estate developer, okay? He makes that bag. And they live in Ohio, guys. Now, she basically was accusing him of trespassing at his own home, guys. And it says here in a viral video shared earlier this month from November 2024 incident, Bishop was seen on Jenkins' Ring camera with her young children. She assumed she was being followed by him until he pulled into his driveway, guys. When this man, let me get him off the story. When this man pulled into his driveway, she approached. Okay? Like, what is he doing in this driveway? What is this ninja doing in this driveway? Okay? I got to get this story. Hold on, guys. I have this shit. I don't know why. I want to show you guys how she did because we wanted to see exactly how she lied. Okay, video. We want to see exactly how she lied, guys. I can have all these pictures. So, I know where to find it. Give me a second, guys. Let me cut it down so I won't get copyrighted. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe if you are new to the channel. There. Give me a second. I'm going to search for it. I just had it here. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm going to find it. Go to the video, Marie. Go to the video. Go to the home video. I know it's not deleted. Michelle, not the apology video. We want Michelle Bishop's Ring camera. Michelle Bishop Ring camera. Because I want you guys to see how this woman moved. Okay? How she moved. Could it be on here? I'm just going to skip through here right quick. That's not it. Shit. I had the damn Ring camera video. I don't know what happened to it. Shit. So basically, her and her kids, they pretty much approach this guy. He goes on into his home. They approached the home. She had her baby kids with her. Her daughter was even ringing the doorbell like a maniac. She basically starts ringing his doorbell like a maniac. Finally, he answers. She's like, do you live here? Right? I'm just paraphrasing. He's like, yes. And she's like, but I don't believe you live here. I don't believe you live. Who the hell are you to tell me I don't live in my own home, ma'am? Now, again, she did not see this camera. How she missed it, I don't know. But she proceeded to, harass this man, tell him that, hey, you don't live here. Do you know what this witch did? Do you know what this witch did after she had this brief conversation with him? Tawana, answer if she had a baby in that damn carrier. Answer that, because the whatever that was, a stroller, it actually rolled and fell off the porch, because what she proceeded to do was run, take off down the street yelling, help, 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 he's chasing me, help, help, hollering, screaming, acting a fool. The man was still in his house. Was he not, chat? He was still in his house. Here she is right here. Let me just, I'm going to pull her up. Just give me a second, guys. She proceeds to run down the street, acting as if this man is chasing her, as if he's attacking her. Okay. Now, then the video, what the hell was that video? Then the video, I'm going to be talking while I'm looking. Then the video goes to the police department. Make sure y'all not seeing my, let me see. Making sure y'all ain't seeing my dang email. Okay. Then she proceeds, the video switches to the police, but I just want to go down here a few. I'm so mad because I'm just going to go down a little bit in here to see what happened to it. Because I actually sent it to myself twice, unless they deleted it. I have those. I have those two. Just looking right quick, guys. No, that's the interview. I think this is it. Please let it be it. Like, subscribe, and share. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Hold on, y'all. We got the damn video. Yes. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me go back to the beginning. Thank y'all for being patient. Listen, that's my daughter.
What's going on?
I'm waiting on his porch.
Do you live here?
Look, you heard him. Do you live here?
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Rory, come on. Rory, come on.
Do you see this fool?
Did someone come here?
That was my wife. She got somebody chased her up here. And she had kids.
Who
Let's
chased
just gotta
her?
go back. Hold on. I want to try to see that again. Let's just go take it on back. Because they already set it up, you know. They're already starting shit. Excuse my French. Okay.
I was in the street, and so
Okay, here we go. Watch and listen.
What's going on? Do you live here?
Yeah.
You do?
You heard?
I don't believe that.
What?
I don't believe that.
So where are you going?
Rory, come on. Rory, come on.
Look at that. You see that stroller? Do you see this shit? Look at her.
Did someone come here?
That was my wife. She got
That's his wife.
chased her up here. And she had kids.
Who chased her?
She said somebody in
there
the
was a
silver
guy in
truck.
a gray truck, and he came around the corner,
I
and
don't know if you guys have a
I was
room.
in the street, and so I come up, and I just have my kids, and so I'm like,
That's her husband.
pretend that I'm coming home, and so I pull up and I start walking to your back gate, and he stops here and he goes, "Are you looking for someone?" I said, "Nope," and then he sat here, and I was like, "I need to get in."
Well, that's my husband. That's why he lives here. Yeah. He lives here. So he came in and he said there's a lady screaming. And I'm like, that's
She got all
There he is.
Scared the crap out of me.
How?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
how did he scare you though?
How did he scare you, baby?
And I was like, "Are you looking for somebody?" Because I was pulling up out.
And I saw someone walking in our driveway too. And I'm like, why is someone walking in our driveway?
Well, I'm sorry.
Why were you there? Is what the wife asked.
She said that someone was following her. So you were walking from there?
No, you came this way, didn't you?
No, I came down this street right here,
Yeah.
and I was riding slow because I'm looking at our Christmas lights.
Well, you just have to understand my point of view. Being by myself with two kids, I just saw a car coming, and so I was like, "Oh, it scared me," and so I just pulled up here, and I kept thinking, "This could be his house," but you didn't say, "This is my home." You just
Why would he have to tell you that's his house, first of all? Second of all, why are you just lying through your damn teeth? Do y'all not hear this woman lying?
said, "Are you looking?" And I was like,
I did. When you was on the porch, you asked me, "Did I live here?" I said, "Yeah,"
And you said, no, you don't.
and you said, "I don't think you do."
It was obviously you could tell that I was really caught off guard.
Like I'm pulling in my, it's like I'm pulling in my house. Like this is not. This neighborhood is probably one of the best neighborhoods in Ohio. I don't. You don't have to worry about stuff like that.
Well, I'm very sorry. I
Yeah.
really hope that you're not upset with me.
Come on, baby.
Why the hell would he not be upset with you, ma'am? You ran down the street as if this man was literally chasing you. Lying.
Let's go.
You tell. You told me that I didn't. You said you didn't think I lived here.
It was the way that you were talking. I was so caught off guard. I'm so sorry.
Okay, guys. His wife, that wife, you know, she was kind of trying to let her know on the cool. I got you. I have your number. That's my husband, and he lives here. Okay. Like, what is your problem, ma'am? She ran down the street as if this man was literally chasing her. Just lying. This man the police could have came, and this man could have been unalive, guys, for no apparent reason because of a damn lie that a Karen put out there. Let me go up some, guys, to see what you guys have to say. And this, you know, it really hurt this guy. This guy's a real estate developer. He makes the bag, okay? And that's his home. It's like he's trying to say, hey, this is a nice neighborhood. You shouldn't have to worry about something like that. And I shouldn't have to worry about your ass coming in my yard harassing me. Really? Thank you so much, Blended Healing. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Make sure y'all check out her channel. Please. I love her channel. Salute. Okay. Let's get down to it. She said, I was watching the video of them, Karen and her fake tears. Now, we got to go ahead and look at her quote-unquote apology video. Okay, guys? We got to look at that video, but I just want to see what you guys have to say as far as her lie. Did you not see that woman just walk up that porch and start running as if somebody was chasing her? Just lying. In my opinion, she's an attention-seeking whore. Okay? She is. And I don't necessarily think that she wants the attention from the neighbors. Or maybe not even the police. I think that she's trying to look for attention from her husband. That's where I think that she's trying to get attention from. However, they did say back in 2018, she actually did something else like that, like this, wanting attention, you know, doing a folio, just lying. Okay. Bring the noise, girl. Did you see the beginning though? Yes, the little girl pushing the button poke thing. She don't know no better, but then again, she could know better. They're probably training her that way. I told you they train her from yay high to be hateful. Some of them. They do. The mess, my apologies. She said they have shut down both of her businesses. Don't cry now. Yes, honey. When I saw this video, guys, guess what I said? Internet, activate. Because we know the internet, you cannot beat the internet. The internet always wins, honey. And her businesses, maybe they tore them up right away. So, guys, we can't fight back. We don't literally have to put hands on nobody. We really can't fight back for now with different laws and, you know, the internet and just by, you know, just tearing asses up on social media. We can win. You don't necessarily have to go that route unless, you know, hands are being put on you. You know, you can do the whitey folky way. And that's what they did with her. So both her businesses are shut down. I already knew that they was going to get her. She said, Marie, girl, she was a realtor herself and had been watching him. Shut the front door. Jealousy is real, guys, with them. Some of them. Jealousy is real. Your ideas. I told you guys a story at my job, at my old job as an accountant. I came up with a badass idea. Okay, I implemented what was called a batch print for all our reports because it took so goddamn long to do the reports. I actually found a way to do them in a batch report. Okay, you have to just basically tell the computer what to do. Okay, my supervisor, when she was like, "Oh my God, this is a great idea. Oh my God, Maria, this is a great idea, Maria." She proceeds to go to the controller because that's our boss, the controller in accounting, and I think she basically told this woman that it was her idea. And she told me she was going to come back and, you know, tell me what she says because she said she was going to run it by the controller. You know, like, yeah, this is a great idea. Well, about 2 hours later, I see the controller in the printing room. And you know me, just like just like that bitch. I say, how'd you like my idea about the batch printing? Oh my goodness, that was your idea, Maria? Yes. Yes. She said, wow. She said, I think it's an awesome idea. I do. Boom. My boss was hot as hell. She was hot as hell because I told this woman that it was my idea. She literally asked me, Why did you go down there and tell her that it was your idea? That because I want to, bitch. Excuse my French. Because I want to, and because I can, and because it is my idea. Now, about 2 weeks later, I get called to the presentation room. Presentation room, guys, either you're going to have a meeting in there or your ass is getting fired. Okay. When I got to the presentation room, I was so nerved up because I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? When I got to the presentation room, there was the CEO, this person, that person, all these great people. And they basically said, come on in, Maria, have a seat. And they basically told me they liked the idea of what I created and that they want to implement it. We were a global company globally. I was like, well, hell, fine. Go ahead and do that. I was, just like, hey, it wasn't really a big deal for me. But now that I think about it, my ass should have got a fat check. Okay. But I did get a fat bonus. I did get a nice bonus. Human Resources called me into the office and they gave me a $5,000 check, which was not probably a lot considering that minimized time. It's a long story. The point is I did get something and I was grateful for it. But the nerve of my supervisor, she actually tried to follow me to the meeting in the presentation room. That goes to show you that they will steal your freaking ideas. They would try to steal them because we are badass. We are great thinkers. Okay? Yes. Yes, they should have called a popo. They should have called the laws on her and had her charged with trespassing. But I do believe that folks were calling the police and that the police really wasn't doing anything else about it. So they got our ass the other way by shutting down those companies. Okay? Yes, he was in his house. Absolutely, he was. It was giving Miss Molly tease. Fine. Yeah. The illest, let's see here. Hold on, guys. I be reading everything. She crazy as hell, lying in his face. Absolutely. Rico says, please post her apology. Let's get it in, Rico. Shit, I have it. I think this is it. This is one of the videos. I may have to switch it. And we'll wind it a little bit, baby.
To get them.
Hold on. Hold up. I don't want y'all to hear nothing until we get back there. Shout out to this person, Starja. What is this? Starja Montana. I think this is a short video of it. Let's go.
Did I overreact? Maybe a little bit.
No, bitch, a lot. I'm sorry, guys. No, you overreacted a lot. And it says here on the title here, it says, woman who falsely accused a Black real estate developer of trespassing issues a public apology, but it was not accepted. Let's go.
People are going as far as saying they're not genuine apologies, that I'm out to get them for whatever reason that is. I don't know how it could be twisted.
Per illest, you were out to get him. You have been watching him, ma'am. Okay, y'all. Okay.
That way. I made a public apology to them through the video to a whole Facebook page of almost 500 residents in our neighborhood. So now I woke up today and John starts sending me screenshots of people going on all of my social media channels. And I had to make my pages private. Messaged saying that I'm a racist, going as far as saying that I was trying to have a Black man killed.
Girl, not one tear. Not one tear. Okay? Not one tear. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me kind of move it up some. Oh, that's what the kids. Hold on. Is this it? I have another part of the apology. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like. Let's see.
My house I was walking up the driveway.
Okay, remember I said
following
number
her
2.
is what I said. I use word chasing. Following me.
Wait
And
a minute,
following her is what
excuse my French. Excuse my French. I'm so sorry. Just listen to what she's saying, how she's lying, okay? Shout out to Afro Famous TV.
chasing her, following her is what I said. I use word chasing. Following me. And so she said, I jumped out of the car and I said, I'm so sorry. I said, literally, I was pretending that your house was my house. I was walking up the driveway, and then I was like turning in. I was pretending that it was yours. And she goes, yeah, that was my husband. And so he ends up coming out and he's like, I told you this was my house. And at that point, I literally started, I said, I'm so sorry. I said, I am so sorry. And I told him, I said, sorry. I said, I'm so sorry. And then, I said, this is your house. That was my words. I said, I'm so sorry. I said, this is your house. I said, I truly kept thinking like, maybe this is his house. Maybe this is his house. And he says, well, I told you this was your house. And I said, you have to understand. I said, I'm so sorry. I said, it was such an awkward encounter. I said, the truck was like starting to slow behind me. And I'm out here with my little girl and my son. And I said, I'm a mom, and it was dark. And he said,
you were bold enough to go up that man's driveway, up to his door, and ring his bell, please.
But I told you that this was my house. He says, I was driving slow because I was looking at my Christmas lights. And once again, I said, I am so sorry. And they truly, they did not take my apology. And that night, I went home. And so if you guys saw on Instagram, I shared the story twice. The only reason that I shared the story is because I was heartbroken and it was a really scary night. I've always shared everything on Instagram. And so that night, after that whole instance happened, I literally was sitting on the steps, first of all, and John kept trying to talk to me. I kept telling him I was so sorry. And I've never, just the panic. I literally could not come down from this like fight or flight. From the time that I was at the woman's house to literally 30 seconds later, telling the woman that I was just followed, to the man stepping out on the front porch and it being his house. It was like all of these different emotions. And so I'm sitting at home, literally like having this meltdown. And I kept telling John, I was so sorry. Like I felt really stupid. And so on the way home, I forgot to say that the cop was driving around our neighborhood, and I'm getting all these messages, I'm so sorry. The cop was driving around our neighborhood, and we stopped him, and I jumped over, rolled the window down, and I said, I am so sorry. I said, I'm so sorry. I said, it was his house. It was a misunderstanding. I'm so sorry. He was like, it's okay. I'm glad everything's fine. I was like, yes, it's fine. So I ended up, we went home. And that night when I got home, I had tears.
Who gives a shit if you had tears? Like, who cares if you had tears, ma'am? Why are you sitting here lying? Just why are you lying? With a straight face.
Making a cup of coffee. And if you guys know me, I put everything on Instagram. I talk all the time. It was an innocent mistake. I felt really stupid. I absolutely was crushed.
No, you weren't.
I felt like they thought I was stupid. I already felt stupid. I truly felt stupid. Like I said to them on the porch, like I kept thinking like maybe this is his house. And then like I'm running and screaming at the top of my lungs. And so, yeah, like I felt dumb for sure. So I went on Instagram, in my story, I still have it archived, and I like have tears and I'm making a cup of coffee. And I said,
a cup of coffee is irrelevant.
Talk about it.
Coffee is irrelevant. You walking in your home, it's irrelevant. You sitting down on a damn sofa, it's irrelevant. All that shit is irrelevant. And you can tell that she is an attention-seeking hoe, okay? She is.
Took a left turn. And I was like, super scary. I was like, I'll have to fill you guys in later. So I went live that night.
Super scared, but you went to this man's house on his porch by your damn self with your child to ring his doorbell and talk shit to him.
And then I went live again the next morning. And I have to tell you guys, I have been on social media long enough to know that there's a lot of scrutiny.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Who else see? It looked like she got some knots on the top of that head. I wondered if that husband what?
And so by me going live, I was very, I did not think that I was doing anything wrong. I was sharing the story of what I happened, that better safe than sorry, how scary it was, just what I went through. Like, that's the only reason that I went live. At the end, I talked about how I felt stupid and how this couple, like twice, I apologized and nothing came of it. And so, yeah,
You don't have to
that crushed me.
your apology
I
now.
did feel really stupid. So that is the story of that night. Many of you guys were on those lives, and so you guys know the exact emotions and state that I was in. So
mind you, she has the name of her company. She has on her company logo shirt. Okay, just FYI.
So we are here, and it wasn't until about 2 weeks ago, maybe a little less than that, that John was sitting in the living room, and he called me the day prior, and he asked me a question about, did you ever say, like, he said, did you tell the woman that he was black? And I said, no, I told her that I thought he was a young white man. He's like, I thought so. And I was like, that was really weird that he called and asked me that. So the next morning, I was doing my morning reading, and he sits down in front of me, and he's like, we have to talk. And so he told me that there had been a letter floating around our neighborhood that had been posted in our mailroom that had said something about a racist profiling in the neighborhood. And so, of course, you throw racism into the mix, it gets really yucky. And that was the furthest thing from what it was.
Ruined your shit. Ruined it.
To the point of literally, we have a handwritten letter from the woman's house that I went to. I'm trying to get the Ring doorbell footage of me standing on the porch telling John when he asked, are you sure it wasn't a black man? And I said, I think it is a young white man. But she wrote a letter. She was like, I'm happy to speak on your behalf. You absolutely told me that you thought it was a white man.
So what? It doesn't matter. The point is, you went to this man's house. You knew damn well he was a black man. You saw the dreadlocks hanging from his head, ma'am. You saw this. I can be petty as hell. I really can. Thank goodness this family is not petty. However, they did go on Shannon Sharp's show. Him and Ocho show. So make sure y'all check out the interview. This is where this pic comes from. The interview with Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco. Make sure y'all check that out. It's really good. She said she sounds like she got the bubble guts right now. She's a liar. And that head, she got a couple of little bruises on her head. Look like to me, like the pop, da, 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 da. Right, we don't care, Cher. We really don't care. She's added all these extra details. That's how you can tell when someone is lying as well. They start to add all these additional little details that nobody gives a shit about. Okay? Yes. No, she's lying. Absolutely. We saw the video. Everyone saw the video. The world saw the video, and you still continue to lie through your teeth, ma'am, Miss Bishop. And so, therefore, for that, you have suffered by losing your company. So again, guys, there's ways to fight back right now. Everybody out here is not a racist. Everybody out here is not a racist, not on their side and neither on our side either. Everybody out here is not a racist, Michelle. Okay? You felt like you can do that because we already know why you felt like you can do it. Now, as far as him, God don't like ugly. What goes around comes around. I truly believe in that. So it looks like she's going to have to probably start over with her business if she decides to start over. This has stigmatized her name of her business, her family name, probably her husband's job as well. Because guess what? If the internet finds out where he works, guess what they're going to do? We already know what they're going to do. The same thing they did with her two businesses. All for attention, ma'am. All for attention. I believe that she just probably wanted her husband's attention. And like you said, we got to talk. We have to talk now. And he probably want to talk. He probably was doing a little more than talking. Mad in the bitch. And they may end up kicking them out of the neighborhood. Maybe telling them, hey, you need to sell your house and get up out of here. Yeah. Maybe that black man had perceived should be hers. Absolutely. And a lot of times some of these women just be wanting these men, they really want them because they have to go home to that little, little thing they have at home. And they're miserable. A lot of them are miserable. I believe she's miserable. Look at her. Look at her eyes. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and do a kind of like a brief recapitulation of what we spoke about tonight, guys. Again, please like the video. If you're in the bushes, like the video. Please like the video, share this video, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Subscribe, guys. Okay, so basically there was an executive order revocation implemented for executive order 11246, and it's basically revoking the Equal Employment Opportunity Act. Okay, guys, that is huge. That is what it is. Okay, and y'all know exactly what it is. Okay, that is what it is. Now, my hypothesis is that, or my take on it is that the Fair Housing Act law is next to be revoked. Pray that it's not next, but I believe that is going to be next to be revoked. If that happens, we already know what we got to do. Like they said on Set It Off, you know what we got to do. We got to stand together, guys. We have to be vigilant. Stand together. Stop looking down on your people because they don't have as much as you have. Stop looking down on people. But now it's not the time to be looking down. Excuse me. Hold on a second. Little boy. Hello. I'm sorry. We got to stand together. Stop looking down on the next person because you have more than that person. Stop it. Because as you can see, this has been revoked. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. I'm sorry, the employment has been revoked. This is the Fair Housing Act, okay? It was implemented back in the 60s as well. Pray that this does not be revoked. Just going straight for taking shit. Y'all better wake up and stop thinking that you're the Joneses. Maybe I'm sorry, I'm just making sure. Thank you. What else? Here's the original Fair Housing Act that was signed. Well, this is when it was signed in April 11, 1968, guys. And basically, it just speaks about how you cannot discriminate, or you should not discriminate when someone is purchasing a home. Okay, when someone is purchasing a home, when someone is renting a home, just any aspect of real estate or housing. That's what this is in reference to, okay? And here we have the what? Donkey of the year. Not donkey of the day, donkey of the year, Miss Bishop. Okay? Allegedly. Miss Bishop, we know you lied. I'm not going to say allegedly on that. It's on camera, ma'am. The man did not chase you. Okay? What she wanted subsequently to happen, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she wanted him to go to jail. But in my opinion, I think that she wanted attention from her husband. That's what I think. Okay? Okay, guys. If any of you guys have a question. I'm sorry, I can't see nothing. If any of you guys have any questions regarding the real estate or regarding that fair housing law, because I had to know it like the back of my hand as a property manager, guys, hit me up in the comments, okay? But if it's revoked, sad thing is that they're going to be able to do whatever they want to do while you're renting a place, guys. They're going to be able to lock you out. Right now, there's a lockout law. You know how they place the lock on your door because you have not paid rent? They have right now, it's a law where they have to open that darn door within 2 hours with the rent being paid or not being paid. They must open the door from the time you've contacted them to open the door, to unlock the door. You know, they have 2 hours after that to open that door. They must open it. Otherwise, you can sue the heck out of them. Per the Fair Housing Law. But if this is revoked, I don't know what to tell you guys. Because then they'll be able to just, you know, it's kind of like when you go into a store or a little bitty store and they be in a, how much is this? They just make up a price, $2.59, and it's a damn bubble gum, stuff like that. Yes, Donkey of the Decade, absolutely. It is so funny. Yes, Donkey of the Decade. Now, I appreciate you guys coming through here. I hope that you guys share this video, share it, so folks can know. so folks can know that the Fair Housing Act may be next. Okay. Maybe I need to title my description, redo the thumbnail. I want it to get out there. I want it to get out there for y'all. I want the world to know, the people to know what can possibly happen. As far as the other tea, it's more celebrity tea. I think we're going to do that, get into that tomorrow. Okay, guys. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you are commenting as well under the video. Comment. Feel free to comment. Feel free to ask questions about the Fair Housing Law. Okay, the Fair Housing Act. Otherwise, I guess I'll see you guys on the next video, huh? We will definitely come back tomorrow. We will definitely come back tomorrow with other news and tea. Okay, we are going to start doing a lot of news and celebrity tea on this channel. Story times. Look in my description on the front of the of my main page. Okay, guys. I've actually updated that information in there. Okay, so hey. Thank you so kindly, Illis. I appreciate it, guys. Make sure y'all hit the like button if y'all like the information. Hit that like button because guess what? I did put out some good information today. All right. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all on the next video. Let's see how we're going to get out of here. Let's just go hood style, shall we? Bye now.
I'd rather cut me a nigga out. And I cannot worry about a whole talking shit. Cause I can just sit on her nigga mouth. And ain't got no time for no feelings. I gotta run up my bank account. And if a hoe ever say we